Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you how to dual boot Windows and Arch side by side. I'm going to encrypt Windows with Veracrypt and Arch with LUKS with BTRFS Filesystem. For this video, I'm going to use VMware Workstation. First we need to install Windows and afterwards Arch. On Windows setup screen, press Shift plus F10. It will open up command prompt. Now type dixpart for creating 512 MB UEFI partition. Now type list disks to see the available disks. As you can see, there is only one hard disk, so I'm going to select disk 0. Now I'm going to format that disk with command clean. I'm going to convert the disk into GPT. Type command convert GPT. Now let's create 512 MB UEFI partition. Type command create partition UEFI size equals to 512. Now you can exit from the command prompt. Now time to install Windows. I'm going to install Windows on disk 0. I will be creating partition for Arch Linux later on from Windows. Now Windows installation is complete. Okay, now let's create a password for user. We need to properly shut down Windows before booting into Arch. There are many ways. I'm going to create a new power plan, high performance. Go to settings and search for power settings. Select additional power settings. Click on create new power plan and give it a name. Let's create a new partition for our Arch Linux. Select string volume. I'm going to give 20 GB for Arch. Okay, before encrypting our drives, I'm going to show you how anyone can break into your Windows system. I'm going to use a Linux Live CD and break the Windows user password we set earlier. You can see the list of user and the user we created. As you can see how easily Windows password can be broken if your hard drive is not encrypted. Now it's time to encrypt our Windows. Open up your browser and download Veracrypt. After your download is complete, let's install Veracrypt. Open Veracrypt. Now click on System, then System Partition. Select Normal and click Next. Again hit Next. Choose single boot, hit next, hit next. Now it's time to give a strong password for your encryption. Please do not forget this password. Next, as it suggests, move your cursor randomly to generate strong cryptographic keys. Next, if you want to create a rescue disk, you need an external hard disk or pen drive. I'm going to skip this. If you want to skip, check skip rescue disk verification. Hit OK. I'm going to leave default mode and hit next. Now it will reboot your PC. Test Vera encryption. Enter your password for Veracrypt decryption. Now Veracrypt will actually encrypt your drive. It will take some time. Have some patience. Now your Windows is fully encrypted. Let's try to crack the password for the user we created earlier. Let's first set the password for the user and try to crack the password from that live CD. Let's try to crack Windows password again. I'm going to select reset Windows password. As you can see, error, Windows password was not reset, something went wrong. Let's reboot into Windows and see. As you can see, it prompt for password. This is how you encrypt your Windows. Now it's time to install Arch with BTRFS and Encrypt Arch. Now let's install Arch. First check your internet connection. I'm going to SSH from PowerShell. First set time date to NTP and check our partition. To check partition, type lsblk. As you can see, there are three partitions: SDA1, SDA2 and SDA3. I'm going to use cfdix to create new partition. Select free space and type yes and write and quit. Let's see now how many partitions are there. I'm going to encrypt and install Arch in SDA4. Okay, now let's format SDA4 with LUKS. Then type yes in all caps. Enter a new password for your LUKS encryption. We need to open partition before formatting it, and I'm going to give partition name Chroot. Enter your encryption password. Let's format the Chroot with BTRFS. You can follow the command. We need to mount root volume first to create sub-volumes in it. Change directory to /mnt. Now create root volume. @ means root volume. I'm going to create 4 sub-volumes: @home, var, and snapshot. Now change directory back to root and unmount the /mnt directory. We need to remount the BTRFS directory to /mount. But before, we need to type some options. We need to mount subvolumes again. Before that, we need to set mount options for BTRFS. Let's mount all the subvolumes. First root, then home, then var, then snapshot. Before mounting boot/UEFI partition, let's create directory and mount /dev/sda1, which is our EFI partition. Let's edit /etc/pacman.conf and enable parallel downloads equals to 5. It will allow to download you up to 5 packages at the same time. Now it's time to download and install base packages with some other required softwares. I will provide all the notes and the commands link in the description below, so don't worry. All the packages download is complete. Now generate FS tab. Now chroot into your new installed Arch. Set your time zone. Set your hardware clock. Now generate locale. Uncomment the line en_us.utf-8 and generate locale. Set language variable. Set your hostname. I'm going to set my hostname as Arch. Edit /etc/host. Add keymap US to VC console. I'm going to generate key file for LUKS and set the path to GRUB. If not done, we have to unlock twice to boot into Arch. Edit mkinicpio, add BTRFS in binaries, key file location in files, add encrypt before file system in hooks. Now build init ramfs with Linux present. Okay, build was successful, no error found, time to edit GRUB. Add the following lines to the GRUB cmd line Linux with the key file location. Tells GRUB where to look for the encrypted partition and key file once password is correct. Uncomment grub enable cryptodisk equals to y and grub disable os provo equals to false. Write and quit. Install grub to /boot/UEFI. Now make grub config. Create password for root. Add a new user to your new installed Arch. Create a password for new user. Edit vi sudo and uncomment will to have sudo privileges to users. I'm going to enable network manager and SSH so I can have internet connection after reboot. Exit from /mnt and unmount /mnt and then reboot. Enter your LUKS decryption password and hit enter. I'm going to boot into Arch. I'm going to log in with normal user and install some packages. You can edit /hc/pacman.conf and enable parallel downloads equals to 5. It will download 5 packages at a time. Okay, our Arch is running fine. Now let's reboot to Windows and check our encryption. First decrypt the LUKS encryption, select Windows, now enter your Veracrypt password. As you can see, I'm able to boot into Windows. Thanks for watching.